Hello everyone. From today, I'm trying to learn and teach Rasa. So you're learning Rasa with DivK Learner. What is Rasa? Just an introduction. Rasa is a tool for creating the chatbot. So let me just make it fine here. Rasa to build chatbot. So we are going to learn this in these sessions, and we'll be using Python to build the chatbot. Of course, some of the libraries which are related to it. I'm very excited to teach you, so looking for the same enthusiasm from you as well. So if you want to contact me, you can write to me in YouTube comments, or you can email me to divklearner@gmail.com. So the topic that I'm going to talk today is setting the virtual environment for Rasa. I'll not be talking so much about Rasa initially. I'll be just talking about Python in the first lecture and the issues that I've faced when I was working or when I was trying to install or work on the environment for Rasa. So here I'll be talking about how to install multiple versions of Python working on the same PC. Why do we require multiple versions of Pythons on the same PC? How to get list of all the versions of Python, how to switch version, and how to run a code in a version. So I've also written down a path, which is set path. I'll be talking about that as well in a couple of minutes. But just when I move forward, if you are new to my channel and if you are excited to learn about this kind of a chatbot that you want to create, you're most welcome, and you can subscribe to my channel. If you like the content, you can like it and you can share it with your friends so that they can work on the chatbot as well as I'm doing this for you. And subscribe if you feel comfortable, and if you want to be in touch with me to learn new or if you want to get all the information and get the latest video that I'm uploading and posting into the chat into this channel, I'll request you to press the bell icon there as well. So very quickly, coming back to what we have to do, and I'll give you that information. So starting with the first thing, what we have to do is we have to install Python. So when I started working on, I had only 3.11 Python on my screen. So I was creating different videos, but I was only working on version 3.11, the latest version of Python. When I tried installing the Rasa, I got the error stating that the Rasa will only allow you to install 3.4 or Rasa can only be installed in 3.4 plus version of Python. So I went and tried installing 3.4 version of Python. But when I was trying to install 3.4 version of Python, it said that the Python has already given up or has obsolete the version 3.5. They are in 3.11 and 3.12 at the moment. So then I was stuck that how should I do that. Then I went in back to the Rasa to check that what version of Python does it use. It says that the maximum version of Python that it supports is 3.9. So I installed Python version 3.9. So I'll just show you the commands. What I've done is, this is how I was checking the version of Python. The first, this gives me only a version of the Python as 3.911, 3.913. But then I was not convinced because I didn't have only one version of Python. I had various version of Python. So in order to see all the versions of Python that you have on your PC, this is the command py-0p. So if you put that, you will see all the versions of the Python that you have there. So I have 3.4, 3.9, 3.11, but I'm not able to use 3.4 because it's been obsolete by the Python. I installed the Python as well, but then how did I really tried working on it? I really tried smart because I was using the latest technology. So I said that why not take the utilization of the latest technology? So I went into this particular site, which is talking about, which is openai.com. So it is a generative AI that I'm talking about. So in this, I started conversing with it. So I said that I want to install Rasa. What should I do? So it told me that I can run pip install Rasa. Now the problem was that I had pip and everything running there, but I was not able to install Rasa because of the various number of errors. So again, I kept asking the system and it kept giving me an answer. So this is how if the installed version is 3.4 or newer, you can skip the installation steps. So this is where I was putting that how to install Python version 3. Plus. I was getting an error that channel for Conda package, and that's how I was going through all the questions and I was getting an answer, and that's how I kept on moving forward and working on it. So then this was not working for me. I left it. I installed 3.9 somewhere in the net. I read it. Then I work on it, and then I was using this command, which is nothing but pip install Rasa. I was able to install the Rasa once I was there in the 3.9 environment. But how did I go into 3.9? I had to create that environment. So I've written down those commands here as well in the in my video. So this okay, it's not talking about those commands, but the commands that I use for creating uh, the different environments or uh, different versions to be using in different environment. This was the command that I was using. I'll show you that command as well somewhere here. Give me a minute. I was doing it from here only. Yeah, here is the other one, multiple versions. So as I was mentioning that I got everything from here. So this was the command which I executed here in order to create multiple versions of, let me just put it here. Oh, we had it there earlier as well. I forgot. I had written it down here for you. So this was how I was creating the virtual environment. Conda create hyphen name. So this is the name that I've given and it is associated with this version. So that's the reason what you see here is when I wrote down conda.environment.list, it is giving me all the name of the environments that I have. I don't have it for 3.4, of course, for some reasons it is not working. And these are the two different sites. But in order to get the Conda working for you, you require one more thing to be installed, which is Anaconda. Anaconda is AI tool, or I'll say IDE for uh, for Python. So it says here that you need to have the Anaconda or Miniconda. So these are the two websites from which you can get those and you can install it. So I was using Anaconda earlier as well. So that's the reason I was having Anaconda. So I got Conda.environment list. This was the list. The other way to check all the environments of all the particular names of the environments that I've created, you can write down conda.info-environments. So it is giving me two environments there as well. Now you can activate any of the environment. So I can write on conda activate py311. So that would be taking it to py311. In order to come out of it, I will write down deactivate. I can activate py3.9 py39. So I can deactivate that conda as well. So now you can see that how I can use different versions. So by activating py311, I'll be using the 311 environment. I'll by using py399, activating it, I can use the environment or the version of Python as 3.9. Why do I require it? Because of some softwares which are working on 3.11, some of the softwares which are working on 3.9 version of it. And how to do it, I've already given you the way that if you require multiple versions of Python, you can go to the Python site, you can download the multiple versions of it. To list all the versions of the Python, there's a command which I've already talked about, but I'll very quickly show you that command as well. And that is py-op. So it will give you all the list of the Pythons that you have. How to switch the version, you require Anaconda or Miniconda to do it. And once you have that, you can create environments and you can switch from one environment to another. How to run a code in a version. So once you are in the py9, py39 here, before the deactivate, that is where I had to run my command of the installation of Rasa that I was talking about. So that is where I executed the pip or pip install Rasa. So this command was only executed in the version py39, because after py39, the Rasa is not supporting, because the maximum that it is supporting at the time of my recording, or in fact, if it has developed in last 2 days, I'm not very sure of, but the last 2 days when I installed it, or at the time of my installation, it was py39. So that's how I have set my environment, and I have created a project as well. So let me just write down first. Let's go to Conda activate py39. So this is how I have activated my py39. So this is where I end today. This is just helping you in setting the environment. And then in the chat window, I'll write down the various links for the sites from where you can install Python, from where you can install Anaconda, and from where you can install, I think more or less these are the two things that you will require. And once you have those two things running, then you will be sorted. Anyways, what I'm doing is I'm also working on this in the Anaconda prompt. So once you have Anaconda installed, you can go to Ana and you will get the Anaconda prompt free. And that is where I'm running this command in. So with that, we come to the end of this part of lecture. Let me just deactivate it and come out of it. And let's go back to the presentation. So this is where we have just started working on the Rasa part of it, and we will keep on going and learning about that. So this is where we are talking about pip install Rasa as well, the command to install it. With that, I thank you. I thank you for listening and learning with me. I hope we have moved a bit forward in our learning. To contact me, you can write down in YouTube comments or email to devklearner@gmail.com. And if you like what I'm doing and feel we can help others, please share it with them. If you are if you like it what I'm doing, please like it as well by clicking on the thumbs up, and do support us by subscribing if you feel that. If you're not the member and if you want to become a member in the journey of our learning, please subscribe, and please press the bell icon as well, so that you can be updated about the latest videos. So again, have a good day. Bye bye.